Hey friends, I'm Bobby and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about one of the places that I have wanted to go for years and I finally got to go in May. I got to scratch it off my bucket list, and the place that I traveled to was, journal, the Cecil Hotel. That's right, the infamous, notorious Cecil Hotel. So before I tell you about my trip, I want to give you a little bit of history. The Cecil Hotel opened December 20th, 1924. It is almost 100 years old. When it opened, it had 700 rooms. 300 of those 700 rooms were just a room. There was no restroom in the hotel room. It was all communal bathrooms. And to stay there for one night, you would pay $1.50. If you wanted to stay in one of the 200 rooms that did have its own private commode, then you would be paying $2 a night. And if you really wanted to live large and you wanted your own room with a private bathroom and a bath or shower, you were looking at a whopping $2.50 a night. Only 3 years after the Cecil Hotel opened was the first incident. On January 22nd, 1927, 52-year-old Percy Ormond Cook, who was a realtor from Rhode Island, Percy and his wife had separated and he wanted her back. The pain got to be too much. Percy used a firearm in an attempt to end his own life. He did not immediately pass. He did pass in the ambulance on the way to the hotel, but this would be the Hotel Cecil's first confirmed self-inflicted death. The Hotel Cecil quickly earned the nickname the Hotel. At least 16 people have taken their own life at the Cecil Hotel, not to mention the countless unexplained deaths and deaths caused by either drug OD or violence. Serial killer Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker, he lived there while he was in the midst of his spree. Another lesser known but equally prolific serial killer named Jack Unterweger also stayed at the Cecil Hotel during his crime spree. Elizabeth Short, also known as the infamous Black Dahlia, is also rumored to have been seen at the bar in the Hotel Cecil shortly before her mysterious death. Another unexplained death that received a lot of media attention was Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam was a student from Canada who was traveling the U.S. and was last seen at the Hotel Cecil on an elevator security camera where she was seen acting very erratic. After the hotel received numerous complaints about the discolored and foul-tasting water, Elisa Lam's body was discovered in the water tank on the roof of the hotel. Yeah, people drink that water. So gross. And finally, the Cecil Hotel is the inspiration behind American Horror Stories season titled Hotel. So now that you have a little bit of the history and information on the Cecil Hotel, I'm going to share with you guys my vacation.
The first thing that you see here in this very first picture is the side of the Cecil Hotel. On the side, you'll see a big white square with a small blue heart in the center of it. This is where the iconic red painted sign that showed the Cecil Hotel and the room rates, this is where it was located. It was never supposed to be painted over. It's considered a historical landmark and therefore it has to be maintained. Somebody essentially defaced the building by covering this up. I did hear that this is supposed to be restored back to its original condition. However, I was here in May of 2023 and it was still in this condition. In this photo, you can also see the iconic Hotel Cecil sign that extends off the corner of the building. There's also a matching one that's on the other corner. They kind of mirror each other. These have faded quite a bit as well. And I've heard that these are also supposed to be restored back to their original condition. A lot of the information that I share with you in this video is information that came from this book. I have looked for a lot of information and resources on the Cecil Hotel, and I can't really find, or haven't historically been able to find, a lot of really good information, but I did come across this book, and this book has been a really fantastic wealth of information. This is where I found out about them having plans to restore those signs. So this is called Death at the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. It's by Dale Richard Perelman. It's a fantastic book. It's a quick read. It's got some great photos. I will leave this linked down below if you are interested in picking up a copy. So in this picture, you can see I'm underneath of that sign that's sticking off of the corner of the building, and you can see the tops of the little marquees or the what were storefronts at one time. And in this next image, you can see this is where the different shops or storefronts have been located, but currently these are shuttered and they are closed. When you approach the hotel, on both sides, when you get close to the front door, they have this really beautiful Hotel Cecil embedded in the sidewalk. So you'll see this when you approach the hotel. And when you look to your right, you'll see some sliding glass doors. That is the actual entrance to the Cecil Hotel. So it's definitely not in the condition that it was when it originally opened. There's some graffiti. It's a little dilapidated. The Cecil Hotel closed to the public in 2017. However, I was able to actually get to go inside of the hotel, so I've got some really cool pictures that I want to share with you. I have updated pictures of what the rooms look like now and what's going on with the Cecil Hotel in 2023, so stay tuned to the end of this video where I'll show you those photos. But when I walked into the building, so I approached the Cecil Hotel and I saw the sliding glass doors and they were opened, and I saw a couple walk out and I asked them, were you inside? And they said, yeah, and they had come to see the hotel and they said that they had gone inside. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to slide on in and see what I can see. So I was able to walk inside the infamous Cecil Hotel, and the first thing that I saw is this. So there was a table covered by a plastic tablecloth in the center of this foyer area. You can see, if you look to the right and the left of this picture, you can see where the sliding glass doors are, and then there's this table. If you look around this area, it is so beautiful. They have amazing marble floors with intricate detail, all of the detail in the sconces and the walls and the pillars. It is amazing. These are just, it is one of the most beautiful, elegant, detailed places I've ever seen. If you look up, you can actually see that they have painted the sky onto the ceiling, and you could just see all of the detail. It is absolutely amazing. It is one of the most beautiful buildings that I have ever been in.
So once I left that little foyer kind of ish area, receiving area, when I first walked in, then you go in through another set of doors and it opens up, and there you are in the grand lobby of the Cecil Hotel. And when I tell you it is a grand lobby, it is a grand lobby. Here's the photo that I took when I walked into the lobby. However, I also have some really amazing photos of the lobby and the entranceway that have no people in them. So I want to share those here with you guys as well.
Now, I do have to say that I was a little disappointed that I didn't have a lot of time to spend in the hotel. I just didn't budget a lot of time for myself. And so I really wish that I would have had the opportunity to like really sit and take in the energy of the hotel, or maybe do some meditation and see if I could like pick up on any energy. Unfortunately, I did not have the opportunity to do that. But what I can tell you is that the energy in the Cecil Hotel is palpable. It's kind of indescribable. It's like there's a sense of heaviness and like a little bit of almost like maybe doom. Sounds like very dramatic, like dun dun dun, but there is a sense of like there's some heavy stuff here. It didn't feel warm and fuzzy. It felt like there was definitely a lot of intense energy in the place. I don't really know like how else to explain it. I am definitely planning on going back and hopefully getting to spend more time in the hotel and really kind of absorb everything that, you know, is the Cecil Hotel. But some of the things that I did get pictures of or have images of and I want to share with you are not only of the magnificent grand lobby, but there are other really cool pictures and really cool images that I have of the hotel. One of the things I think is really interesting that I want to share with you guys in this video is I mentioned at the beginning of this video that the Hotel Cecil or Cecil Hotel was the inspiration behind American Horror Story's hotel. And I have pictures of the Cecil Hotel lobby. So I'm going to show you that picture now. So this is the Cecil Hotel lobby. Now I'm going to show you another picture, and this picture is the lobby from the television show American Horror Story Hotel. Now there are obviously some differences, but the vibe, the energy, did they not do an amazing job capturing the essence of these two places? Another photo that I want to show you is a photo from the actual inside hallway of the Cecil Hotel. So this is what the inside hallways of the Cecil Hotel look like right now in 2023. And then I want to show you the hallway from Hotel Cortez, which was the hotel, again, in American Horror Story hotel. I find it so interesting that they use a lot of the same tones. They use the browns to really kind of capture that feeling. I think they did an amazing job capturing the essence of the Cecil Hotel in the Hotel Cortez for American Horror Story. I think that it's fantastic. The next few photos that I want to share with you are from the front desk. Again, I feel like this front desk is incredibly iconic. I love that it has not been updated and that it maintains its original vibe. It has like all of the little boxes for each hotel room behind the counter, and it just has all of the charm of a hotel built in 1924. It's just every little detail of this hotel it is incredible when you really take the time to look through and see all of the little things that they have done. It is amazing. So you look at this artistry and this beautiful place, and you see it juxtaposed against this like very dark history, this very violent and tragic history. And so it's a very interesting thing, like your brain is trying to process while you're in there, like, this is such a beautiful place. This is an amazing place. This is a place of like tragedy, and a lot of like really dark stuff has gone down here. And so it's a little bit of like a mind thing where you're just kind of trying to process everything that you're seeing while you're in the hotel. And I do want to mention, I had no intentions or idea that I was ever going to actually get to go inside of the hotel. So I was definitely not prepared. If I knew I was going to be able to make it inside, I think I would have like planned out, okay, I'm going to go in, I'm going to take these pictures, I'm going to sit here and do these things. But because it was just such a spontaneous thing and it just like the stars aligned and I was able to go inside, I think that that kind of is what threw me, because I didn't have the time to really prepare for what I was going to walk into. And these are just a couple other interior shots of the hotel. This is a staircase that's in the hotel. And then here you see me standing outside the entrance of the hotel. Those amazing people that were coming out and that had gone in and told me that I could go in, they were there and they took these photos for me, and I was so ecstatic. The gentleman who took the photos of me, he actually got this one photo that was really cool that had the lights above, like I don't know if marquee would be like the front of the building, but it's where the roof comes out a little bit, like it's a little bit of a covering, and then there's lights in there, but they have the covers on it and they're all like intricate. Anyway, he got all of that in the picture with me, so I thought that was super cool. So I'm super, super grateful for those strangers. I did not get their names, but if for some reason they find this video on the internet, thank you, stranger, because I got these amazing photos thanks to you. So thank you so much. So it's 2023. What is going on with the Cecil Hotel now? The Cecil Hotel sold in, I believe it was 2020, and the people who bought it had all of these plans of doing some really cool stuff at the hotel. They were going to do some low-income apartments or housing, and then some more upscale or market rate unit. They really had all these big ambitions for what they wanted to do with the space. Unfortunately, COVID hit, and it really impacted this company financially. Instead of doing all of these big grand ideas and things that they had in mind, what they decided to do was to make just very minor cosmetic improvements to some of these units. And what they're wanting to do is to turn these units into low-income housing for people who are needing housing in the Los Angeles area. And they have taken some of these rooms and they have made them so nice. So as we talked about in the beginning of the video, there's 300 rooms that have no restroom. They're just a room. So what they have done with these rooms is they have made them like very cute studio apartments. They've included hot plates, and they've made really great use of the space for people who are needing housing in this area. If you are living in one of these rooms, then there is a communal bathroom and a communal kitchen that you can actually use. And so I'm going to include pictures here. So this is what the communal bathroom area looks like, and this is what the shared kitchen area looks like. And this communal bathroom area, these are the original communal bathrooms from when they opened the Hotel Cecil. So this was exactly how it was intended to be built and used. So they're using it exactly the way that it was intended. Here are some pictures of a bathroom inside of a unit. So if you're one of the 200 people that are lucky enough to have a toilet and a shower in your unit, then this is what those showers look like. So that's the update. I'm really excited to know that there are people who are moving into the hotel and they're making good use of that space. I must say I'm a little disappointed that it's not being used as a hotel. I would absolutely love to go and stay there, but who knows? Maybe they'll wind up offering some rooms as hotel rooms that you can rent. I don't know. It doesn't really look like that right now, but we'll just have to wait and see what the future offers. But I hope that you enjoyed this travel vlog and actually seeing what the inside of the Cecil Hotel looks like in 2023. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody who might enjoy this, please feel free to share it. Also, if you have not already subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I want to thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, I have that all linked down below. We have a really great Facebook page, so I encourage you to go check that out. I also have a website that I keep up to date with all of my current information, so don't forget to check that out as well. It is www.cosmiccoaching.net. Again, the link is down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for sitting through my home movie, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!